now let us concentrate on the project, and thereby we will try to explore the other things like jumping onto the click view and all kind of stuff from next Monday. Okay, done. Okay, Prashanti, Satya, got it? Right. So now we are on to this one. So here, yesterday we have already seen, a couple of days ago we have already seen how we can extract the data to prepare for ourselves about a project. Okay, and even in now, let us concentrate on the same. Let me get the data first. So out of which I want to do along with an Excel sheet, and you see that I wanted to select the sales and the customer, but all of these two things can be extracted even by using selecting the first one. So here, so the customer, you can select it even either this one also. Okay, sales, just say load. Okay, now we have loaded this two tables. Okay, see we have many columns inside which. Okay, now I wanted to show you the model of this particular data. So this is how customer underscore CD is tagged to the customer underscore ID. Got it? Customer underscore ID and customer underscore ID, which are highlighted completely. Okay. So here, so if you can take a look at this one. So this is the relationship. If you wanted to edit, you can edit. You should see that many to one. Okay, and this is a cardinality about the data that you have. This is fine. It's okay. Right. Now we understood the data model. Why? Because these relations have been automatically detected. But I need a couple of more tables to extract. Okay. So I wanted to get the data for prod and stat. Okay. So I want to extract the everything from the same stuff. Prod and stat. Load this. And I want to minimize these things. Okay. And if you can take a look at this one, data model, you can see the prod and stat also. But there is no, relation between the prod and stat. Okay. See, but the order stat ID, whatever that you have it here, I want to create a stat ID with the sales stat ID. See, something like this. Looking good, right? Now we have completely created the some sort of relation. Okay. Click on manage relationships. You could see the relations between these two, how exactly they are related. Okay, and now we have to notice that this relation for the d underscore stat was not automatically detected. Why? Because the column name is not the same how exactly it is there in the f underscore sales, hence it was not able to identify, see, the column name. Okay, understand or not till now here? Now we need to select one more thing called customer and the shipment. Means I mean to say, why I'm showing you this one as a very first step. Why? Because this is a front foot stuff for us when we are creating a project. When we are creating a project, the very first thing that we need to understand on which data that we are going to create a project, which kind of relation that we need to build on our upon a data, and what kind of stuff that we need to perform, all these things. D underscore custom day of underscore shipment is the one which I wanted to explore and drag onto this particular environment, and then I'm going to work with them. Of course, that we need a couple of more tables, okay, like dprod and dstat. Okay, using them, then we wanted to go ahead. See, already, you know, we have this data. Okay, let us do work on the same front. We already have it, right? So let me extract this stuff. One more thing, which is already, you know, get data. What is that? Shipment, f shipment. Where is f shipment? F shipment. Oh my God. Load this one. So you should see the another one more block. You should see that this is already built. If you can understand, this is already built with a lot of relations over here. Okay. Understand or not? So far, we have understand how exactly the relationships can be built over here. Okay. So now, see, generally, we when we are talking about the data modeling, okay, we can apply the data modeling different types of schemas, and we can merge the queries in the Power BI. Okay, we know that generally, mainly like the data analysts work with the data visualizations and the reporting kind of purpose. Okay, so here I wanted to show you this table where I wanted to say like sources. I want to get this one, just a load. Where is loaded? It's there here. It's not there anything else here, right? Why is it showing in the dummy column? I don't want this one. Let me get the data. Acha, okay, fine. Like this is being headed with. Okay. First, I need to edit this one in that sense. I need to load this one first, and then I need to edit this one. Okay, whatever that was created over here. First, I need to select this one and say edit queries. Okay. select this one. See, here use first row as headers is the one which it is going to be helpful for us, and just close and apply. See, now it is going to change this stuff. Is it looking good, guys? Now for us this should be looking good now at this point of time, right? So all the data is there in our forefront. Okay, like the type and all kind of stuff, everything is there. Okay, so we have everything in sync with here, and I want to do the queries, merge the queries, go to the edit queries stuff, and here select this one and just say merge queries. Here it is, and go ahead and select. Okay, I want one more stuff here. Then I wanted to load something called from close and apply. I want to just open, get the data. I want something called see customer type should be there. Okay, this is fine actually. Not required to do anything else here much. So where I wanted to merge here, okay, instead of doing all this stuff, d underscore cust is there, right? Say merge queries, okay, and select the custom underscore type category, okay, and say I think there is no matching column, right? We have a matching column here, and we have a matching column here. Apart from this one, you don't see any other matching column. Let's say okay. Got it. CSC type should be the only one matching column that you have to go ahead with. Okay, and you need to apply this the same thing. Now this is how the data that you are going to get. Fine so far. So now if I'm going to check this one, I need to see 3. If I'm going to check this one, I should be able to see something like this. Okay, now so far this is how that you can make a modeling first of all. Okay, like data modeling. This is just I'm just why I'm showing you all these things. Generally this is the kind of stuff like data modeling could be done within the Power BI, where you can't see this kind of stuff in the Tableau. Why? Because Tableau is a kind of segment where you wanted to do the queries, custom SQL queries, you can do it. And also this direct relations and all kind of stuff that you can do only using the joins, otherwise the custom SQL query. And for this kind of data modeling stuff, it is self completely to determine the schemas over implementation of the schemas internally. Okay, so here the data cleaning part and the data modification, I mean to say transformation part, will always lies on the appending the queries and merging the queries and joining the queries. Okay, so that you are going to get something like fine-tuned stuff for you. okay, which will transform completely how exactly that you want to do. Okay, why? Because you can implement the functions in between, you can rank the functions, okay, you can make the drill throughs, okay, and then you can apply the stuff, visualizations and all stuff. So we have already seen earlier what kind of transformations that we can perform and all kind of stuff, okay. Understand? So now I want you to let us work on this part so that we can do the visualizations based upon this data, whatever that it is existing for us. Understand? Right? So now let us do one thing here. And also, instead of doing this one, let us go ahead with the visualizations part, how well that we can go ahead. This. So I wanted to perform the sales data. I want to show the sales data by category. Okay. And here you could see that sales stuff. Okay. Apart from this one, I have something like, but I want to select this bar chart first initially. Okay. And also I want to select within the sales environment. I have different stuff, right? Sales stat ID and sales, uh, you know, and all kind of stuff. But where I want to go ahead with the, see, I can make some more stuff here in order to understand the sales. Okay, but I was not calculated and made the sum, but hence I'm just going with the quantity. And also that I wanted to go ahead with a unit price. Okay, I can make more calculations even here in order to describe this part. And also then I wanted to prefer selecting this city, customer city, and also based upon the country, customer country. See, now you can observe this is the, but I don't want to do this one. I want to go ahead with the pie chart so that the segregation is very simple. Understand, guys? Okay. So now we understood how exactly the a sales amount by customer country. Okay, sales representation by customer country, and you can go through the drill throughs by using the customer country. See, check it out. You have the drill throughs. Come down. See, Mumbai, London, like this. Right or wrong? So, in particular, about if you wanted to do in particular, got it? So now this is a sales stuff related. Okay, and now let us try understanding a little bit more. Even this kind of stuff that you can do by creating even other visualizations. Let me just go to back to the report, and here I want to extract this part. You can extract something like this. Let me just go to the page 2, and likewise I wanted to go ahead and do all the visualizations, whatever that you have to perform. Understand or not? I have just shown you about the sales data with respect to the country. We have discussed all the visualizations, right? Right or wrong? With all the, for all these kind of visualizations, you can perform many other things. Okay, for example, I wanted to see the same kind of little bit different kind of data with the mapping and like this kind of stuff, customer country. Okay, and it's not this tab, rather I would like to go to the sales, the quantity, and the sale unit price. Okay, need to be represented over here using this stuff. See, got it? By customer name, the customer city. Okay, okay, now data colors you can always assemble here by the customer country. I want to make this listen on. Okay. And here I want to show you the customer city, the location, and the legend is there, but I want to see only the unit price, and some is fine. And filter is fine. I want to keep all the filters. And yet now here you should see the corresponding stuff where I wanted to highlight border colors. If you want, you can make it out. So the India, what is the unit price? What is the unit price in the UK, and the unit price in the by customer name? I have just filtered. For example, if I don't want the filters by the customer name, okay, fine. Let me just go through the filters and let me remove this customer name. Okay, I can remove this one first of all. But but I can make by the customer country. Okay, I want to see only the top 10 customers with all the unit pricing. Anyhow, that I'm not going to use this unit pricing. Why? Because this was not going to be selected anywhere here, and you can clearly observe country even it was not filtered by anything else. I just used the stuff like top end customers. Okay, right, now let's go ahead. So this is a kind of visualization that you can perform, and even then you can make some sort of profits ratios and all kind of stuff, and you can maintain. I want to see something like this. See, I want to keep some counter like this, not like that, this one. So you should see the sum of unit cost, okay, which is based upon the complete customer city, okay, and how exactly it is going on. Otherwise, if I want to mention it as a card, I can create something card like this, right? Huh? So this kind of a report I can create, okay. So for example, I want to keep it something like this. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. Like, I think that somehow I'm muted. I'm not sure. So the thing is like, so you're going to get all this. You might have understand, right? How exactly that we have done these visualizations. Okay. So this is a kind of stuff like where you can always try doing this part. Sunset. This is a sunset stuff, and the default one. This is a default one which we have already done. Okay. See, this is a project input for you guys. Okay, you can always try working on this one, and you have already seen how to project the data into in terms of the PDF file and how to work with that. Okay, so I will send you all the stuff. Yeah, I will send you all the data set files and all. Okay, you please do practice with my past videos and all, and you just build one project. I will just verify in another next week. Okay, all of you. Meanwhile, I will just start the click view and I will explain the click view kind of staff creation, visualization creation, and all kind of stuff in that. Okay, see you guys tomorrow again. Okay, and we will meet again tomorrow. See you. Bye.